a mechanic, a guy named Jay Wythe, was stuck in the snow at one point. He was trying to drive his car to help a friend. He couldn't make it there. Along the way, he had quite an adventure. He ran into one woman who'd almost run out of gas. She joined his truck. They took turns sleeping throughout that night. Earlier in the night, he tried to go to at least 10 houses, offering them up to $500 to let him sleep on the floor. All of them said, "I'm sorry." They turned him away. So he returned to his vehicle. He and this other woman slept overnight in that vehicle. Eventually, they decided to break into a nearby school because he knew it would have bathrooms and heat and probably food. And so that's what he did this was from Friday to Saturday morning. Early Saturday morning, he did this. Then he went out into the school's parking lot and he found a bunch of parked cars, a bunch of older people who were stranded in their vehicles. So he said, "All of you guys, come on into the school that I've broken into." And that's where they spent the rest of the blizzard until about the evening of Christmas Day. And he said, you know, if one of those houses had let me in, I wouldn't have had this opportunity to save so many lives. He said the ages ranged from about 26 years old to around 73. And he left a note in the end at this school, and he said, I just want to read this note. He said, to whomever it may concern, I'm terribly sorry about breaking the school window and for breaking the kitchen. Got stuck at 8 p.m. Friday and slept in my truck with two strangers, just trying not to die. There were 7 elderly people also stuck and out of fuel. I had to do it to save everyone and get them shelter and food and a bathroom. And he signed the letter, "Merry Christmas, Jay." And of course, police said later that these people were stuck in areas where they just could not be reached. We know about all those emergency calls that went unanswered. So this guy, this mechanic, just took it upon himself to not only save himself, but save several other people. And yes, he had to break into a school to do it, but he apologized.